Despite the fact it's dead of winter, I've recently heard a report that some animals out here in Williamsburg, Blair County, had decided not to hibernate this year. That decision and that report, frankly, had me stumped.
He's waving to everybody. They kind of stop and look at that one.
Traveling down this stretch of Route 866, it's apparent that the animals are stumped too, literally.
Everybody really liked that fox. He turned out pretty good.
John Smith is the man responsible for this menagerie, carved from some ill-fated catalpa trees on his property.
See the turkeys there, my wife was painting a rock up the road there, and she heard this plop in the road, looked, and the real turkey walked up there to those two carvings. Well, I had some trees that they had to cut down. The state cut them down, so I had them cut them a little taller instead of just stumps. I figured I'd carve on them. I think that's about the first one I carved right there. I carved it with a chainsaw only. Well, I've kind of had a way of looking at something and imagine what it is, like a cloud, and that's the way I carve my stumps. Is I see it and then I start chopping on it.
The products of John's imagination are admired by passing motorists, neighbors, and friends alike. But turning this bank of tree stumps into a makeshift animal park hasn't come without a price.
Carved on my hand a little bit while doing it too, but you have to learn. Well, wife says, don't you dare do any more carving because I carved on my hand, but the rest of them love it.
I see. Oh, ooh, spinner. In 20 years of carving stumps, John has had to cope with one unavoidable aspect of his creations.
They're all cracked. It's the only thing I can tell you about carving. No matter what you do to them, I've tried antifreeze. The guy told me to soak them with antifreeze, but they're still cracked. I put maybe 6 layers of polyurethane on them, and they just won't hold. I've had them rot out underneath the paint and still got the statue there, the carving there, but it's hollow. There's nothing under it.
Whether they're cracked, rotten, or just plain fun, John Smith's animals are out there in Blair County, so don't be a turkey. Stop on by and have a look.